dear friends, welcome to Top Education. In this session, we are doing the Bishop's Candlesticks, which is written by Norman MC Kinnal. So, guys, here the background of the story will know. We are learning it we are doing this video only for the 5 minutes. So, we are describing it in a brief manner so you can write for your examination very good. Okay, so let's begin with it. In the background of the lesson or the story or the play, there are 4 peoples. First, Bishop. Second, Bishop's who? Bishop's sister. She is Passom. Then another one is the maid. Who is the maid? Mary. And the last person or the main person of this story is convict. You can also call him Teft. But write convict, it will give you marks. Okay, so let's begin with the story. What happened here is the bishop goes out of the house to meet Mary's mother, the maid mother, because she was not well. Here, the sister of bishop was not knowing that his brother have got outside because it was very cold outside, okay, and bishop was very old also. So bishop's sister was finding where is my brother and asked to Mary. So Mary replied her that yes, your brother Mr. Bishop had went to my mother because she is not well. Okay, so what happened here is, guys, the Passom, the sister of bishop, screamed loudly on the Mary. You don't know that he is too old. You should not leave him out. She blasted on Mary. And the entry of the bishop comes here. So bishop comes from the outside where he's coming from by meeting as Mary's mother was not well, he met her and came to home again. Okay, so here the conversation between the bishop and her sister is, why you have got outside this night? It was very cold and all. Now let's have the food and all. So the Mary was living for her home. Okay, and bishop said that he had hospitalized her. Now she is okay, and gave his muffler to Mary because at that night it was very cold at outside. Okay, so bishop gave his muffler to Mary, and Mary went. Here the conversation between the bishop and her sister was about many things, because here bishop was very kind-hearted. He was helping to each and every person in a good manner. He was not having any bad feelings about other people. He was having helping nature. He would sell his thing and help the other person, as well as he sold the silver salt where to pay the old lady's room rent. So he sold that silver salt to sell to pay the amount, to pay the rent of the old lady. Okay, so done. Now they had their food, and the sister of bishop went to sleep. Okay, now what bishop is doing, he took a book and he is reading. Okay, now what happened here is the entry of convict comes in the play by having a knife in his hand and saying, give me food, I am very hungry and all. He was like very hungry and he wanted to have food and all. So bishop said, yes, I will give you food, please sit down. And here, guys, bishop was not having any fear regarding the thief or convict. He was very aramse with the thief. Yes, come sit, ನಾನು ಊಟ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೀನು ತಿನ್ನು ಆ ಥರ. So there was no problem between the face was normal of the bishop. So the convict said, I am very hungry, I want to have food. So bishop said, I will call my sister, she knows where the food is kept. So the tough convicts thought he will ran away from that. So what happened is the convict was not having any other solution or situation. So he went with Bishop with a knife only to the room of the Parsom, the sister of Bishop. So there he woke up her sister, and she was very excited. Oh my God, who came to our home? Oh, so this all conversation went, and they came down again. And here what happened is, what they did, the bishop offered a cold pie, bread, and a wine and a wine bottle, where the convict was having, like, he had after many years that delicious food. Okay, he had the food, and the bishop said him to be here only tonight. Okay, so this and all done. Here what happened is, the convict says him the old story of him. What happened is, in the old, why he became convict, why he became thief. There was a story also behind this. So he described his story as his wife was not well. Okay, so his wife was not well, and he also was not having any job. So of course he had to thief. He had to rob something. Okay, so he started. For whom he started? For his wife only, because she was not well and he was not able to work also. So one day what happened? The policeman catch him and jailed for 10 years. On that time, the convict's wife also dead, because she was not having any support. No, only convict and his wife was there. So after convict went to the jail, her wife dead, because there was no one to help her. Okay, so this all happened, and the convict escaped from the jail and came to Bishop's house for having some food and all. Okay, so this all happened. Now at the original time, what happened is, while having the what we say, grand supper, or we can say supper, for supper means having the dining, the food they were having, so that is supper. While having the supper, what he saw is, there was a candlesticks. There were three candlesticks, which the convict saw. Okay, now the bishop went to sleep, all went to sleep, everything happened. Now at night, what he did is, he took all the sticks and ran away. Here also he did robbing and all. He theft that three candlesticks and ran away. Okay, now what happened is, afterwards a policeman came to Bishop's home with that convict and asked the bishop that, you know him, or he had robbed. So the bishop said a false here. He said untruth story also. Bishop said that the convict was welcomed to his home for the grand supper, and he had dinner with him, and he was going to his home, and these candlesticks were gifted by bishop to the convict. Okay, so it was gift towards them. So the policeman, of course, he had to leave. As he was the guest of bishop, he had to leave. So he left, and the policeman out of the play. Now what happened here is, the bishop, what he did is, he offered a way, a path to the Paris. Okay, to the Paris. Here you go by this, easily you will get to the Paris. Okay, and have this candlesticks also as a gift. So the convict had the three candlesticks and moved toward the safe path to the Paris, and after that he lived his life very goodly, and he was very happy in his life. So guys, this was the story, the Bishop's Candlesticks, which was written by whom? It is written by Norman MC Kinnal. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like, then please subscribe our channel Top Education. Thank you.